Hi there, Mr. Brian here. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I pray that God grants you the strength that you need to keep on going. And I pray that may His blessings be upon you today. I just want to share a few words of encouragement and motivation your way. And I really hope that it goes a long way to help you out, to give you some perspective on how to tackle on some certain things that may be holding you back from making progress in your life. What I'd love to talk about is on the topic, track your progress. Progress is one thing that I believe that we all desire so much to see in our life. And though some of us are always thinking that we want that success, we want to achieve, we want to have the fruits, we want to see ourselves at the top, but deep down, I believe that what we all want is that we want to see progress in every direction of our life or everything that we get involved in. Because as long as we keep on making progress, there's little for us to worry about because we know that we are actually advancing in what we've committed ourselves to. So tracking your progress is something that is very, very important. Tracking your progress is something that is very, very essential, because if you do not track your progress, you cannot really appreciate how far you've come. And most of us have come a very long way, but we cannot see that because we are not tracking our progress. We don't know where we have actually moved forward. We don't know where we are actually lagging behind. We don't know where we can improve. And all this is because we are not keeping track of our progress. Keeping track of your progress is being able to understand that you've actually moved from a point A to point B and to point C. This doesn't have to do with a to-do list. This has to do with how you feel about yourself, how you are personally developing yourself, and how closer you are to achieving that personal development that you need. Because personal development is the driving force of everything else. Because if you are not growing personally, anything that you are involved in will not grow as well. Even the people that are around you will not grow as well, and you will not be able to put yourself amongst those who can actually help you grow because you are not growing personally. Everybody is likely to incline with people who they can see that there is progress in their life and they are actually moving forward in a particular direction or the other. And so it's very essential that you track your progress. And maybe you're feeling stuck, maybe you're feeling tired, maybe you're feeling like there is some roadblock ahead of you. Maybe there is none. And I just want you to know that you can actually go back today and start looking at how far you've come. When you set out to achieve that goal of yours, what kilometers have you covered already? How much kilometer is left for you to cover? Because if you do not understand that, you will not be able to know where to improve. You will not be able to know what you need to make you improve. You will not be able to know what you need to get you ahead. So tracking your progress is something which is very essential. Tracking your progress is something which is very, very important. And my goal and prayer for you is that today you can actually go ahead and start looking back at your life, start looking back at the things you are involved in, and start seeing how far you've already come, and start appreciating that you have already done a lot of things to get you here. And though you may not see the possibilities of the new way out, though you may not see the possibility of you moving forward, you can be able to be happy that you have come a long way already. Sometimes progress means that you just have to stay still and be patient. You have to wait for all the cultivation that you have already done to start manifesting. You have to get into meditation to start visualizing again where you have to go next. And if you cannot visualize where you have to go next, then you will not be able to move forward. And all this comes as a result of not being able to track your progress. So I hope that you go ahead today to start tracking your progress. I hope that you go ahead today to start looking at some of the points that you've actually made an advancement. And the ones that you've not made an advancement, you can start looking into them and start seeing how you can make advancement in those areas. Like I said, progress does not necessarily mean that you have to just keep going, keep flying, because life is so busy these days, and we all feel that we always need to be in this state of constantly moving. Though it may apply sometimes, but it does not apply all the time. And most of us may be at a position where our progress means that we can be able to be patient with ourselves, we can be able to understand our situation, we can be able to see that our progress does not only mean for us moving forward, but it means that we actually need to pull someone up. Because if you don't find out what you need to do at this moment, then there is no way that you will go ahead to reach that point where you are headed to. So tracking your progress is very important, and I don't want you to kind of think that this is something that you can do later. We are always putting things for later, but take even an hour today, sit down by yourself, try to see exactly where you have made progress and where you haven't. See how far you've come in every aspect of your life. Try to see how all of them correlate, because sometimes we are stuck not because we are not making progress in this particular domain, but because there are other aspects of our life that need to go in cohesion, in correlation with the particular domain that we are working in. If your spiritual life is not advancing, your business life or your educational life or whatever life it is that you have outside spirituality will not advance as well. If you're not keeping a healthy lifestyle, then other aspects of your life will not be able to move ahead as well, will not be able to progress as well. So it's something that goes with almost everything, and you have to see where exactly that you've not made progress, where exactly you have a little bit of stagnation, and what is it that you need to do now. Do you need to build patience? Do you need to be resilient? Because when you get ahead, life is even going to demand more of you. Life is going to test you more. Life is going to require you to be stronger, to give more of yourself. And so understanding how you make progress can really help you in those moments where you are stuck, in those moments where you meet with roadblocks, because you know that those roadblocks are not there to actually break you, but they are there to lift you up. They are there to actually make you become a new version of yourself. They are there to actually make you lift up your consciousness to a new level where you can start having different thoughts, you can start having purer thoughts, you can start seeing new things that you were not able to see at the level that you are currently in. So I really hope that this goes a long way to help you out, and my prayer is that God grants you the strength that you need to keep on going, because life can get tough sometimes, but we need to keep on going. We need to always make sure that we are moving forward, and moving forward has to do with tracking your progress. If you don't track your progress, then you will never truly know where you are headed, because tracking where you've come from and where you are now would determine where you have to go next. So I really hope that you take something out of this, and I hope that you go ahead to implement this in your life, and I pray that God really blesses you today. And no matter the situation that you are in, don't look at it as a limitation, but look at it as an opportunity to lift up yourself, to lift up your spirit, and to lift up your consciousness. Do take care and have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.